20, Greg Trenchard. Number 30, Brandon Agee. Number 34, Andy Blazak. Three juniors, Don.
McCoy inbounding the ball for Midview. McCoy now in the near corner. Here's Agee with the ball. Intercepted by Elyria Catholic. It'll be Midview's ball. He stepped on the line. That was number 20 for Elyria Catholic, and that's Ross Rabarczyk. Ross Rabarczyk's father is Ron Rabarczyk, and Ron played, he was an outstanding quarterback for Oberlin High School years ago and went on and was a quarterback at Purdue University, so he has good genes. All right, coming down the floor, Elyria Catholic, number 22 with the ball, driving and makes the basket. Number 22 for Elyria Catholic, and why don't I find him on our roster, Terry?
That's the right-in one, Don, Blair Johnson.
I didn't get that one. Terry, who scored that?
I missed that one. Did you see that one, Emmett? Brandon Grimm.
In for the basket, number 40 for Elyria Catholic.
DeFlippio.
DeFlippio is correct. McCoy off front for the Middies. Up with a shot for Midview, partially blocked. That was number 20.
Greg Trenchard.
Trenchard is right. And number 30, number 24 for Elyria Catholic up for the basket, makes it, and that's Jason Yaglio, a 6'1 junior.
We'll set an EC lineup here as soon as we get a little lull in the action, Don.
All right. Trenchard with the ball, back out to Blasick, up with a shot. No good. Out there with a rebound is number 22 for Elyria Catholic.
That's Johnson.
And it's Blair Johnson. That's
He's
what
33 in the book.
Up with a shot. Number 24 for Elyria Catholic. Playing tall, and there's Aglio. Number 20, rebound by Scott McCoy for Midview. Coming down the right side. Score 6-2, by the way. Elyria Catholic on top. Out to Grimm. Ball inside the Blasick. Stripped by number 40. And that was DeFilippo. Driving. Up with a shot is Yaglio, and he makes it. 8-2, Elyria Catholic on top. Trenchard with the ball, looking inside for Blasick. Blasick wide open there. Out to Agee. Down deep, intercepted by Elyria Catholic.
Johnson with the interception.
Number 40 up with a shot for Elyria Catholic, and that was DeFilippo, and back up with a shot is DeFilippo again. He's fouled, and the basket is good.
Let me run down the lineup real quick for EC. Number 20, Rybarczyk. 24 is Yagallo. 30 is Busher. 22 is Johnson, and 40 is DeFilippo.
DeFilippo at the line. Shooting one. Shot is up and it's good. 11-2. McCoy coming down the floor with the ball. Over to Grimm. Into Agee, intercepted by Elyria Catholic. Rabarczyk coming down the floor. Intercepted by Blasick. Blasick coming down the floor. Nice lead pass to Agee. He slipped, but that was a nice pass by Blasick.
Pass.
Down the floor is Yaglio. Out of bounds to Midview. Number 30 out of bounds is Boucher for Elyria Catholic.
John Combs coming in for the Middies. And Scott McCoy will sit down. Also, number 40 coming in is Bob Cook. And I believe Brandon Grimm's going to sit down. Number 10 snuck in for EC. That's Jason Kaminsky.
There's Combs with the ball for Midview. Over to Agee, looking inside into Blasick. Blasick, that was a bad decision there. Out of bounds to Midview.
Very congested inside there, Don.
It sure was, Terry. We have a timeout in Midview with a score, Elyria Catholic 11 and Midview 2. Midi JV here, a team getting off to a rough start. Well, again, this is a big night here. Of course, these two schools have been heated rivals for years. But in saying that, you know, it's really a lot of competition here. But a lot of these kids are good friends with each other from the different schools. So it's a very heated and very how should I put it?
It's like a backyard rivalry.
Yeah, it sure is. But again, a lot of these kids are friends with each other off the court.
They play other sports together or socialize, whatever. So.
And you'll see good sportsmanship here, no question about it. But nobody will give an inch, I'll tell you that.
Now, EC looks very physical.
They sure do. Combs with the ball, and it'll be out of bounds to Elyria Catholic.
Yeah, John was still out of bounds when that ball bounced towards him, and you need to get in. Soon you throw the ball in bounds, you got to get in and be a player. You're leaving your team short if you don't.
Johnson inbounding the ball to Rybarczyk. Rybarczyk guarded by Combs. Rybarczyk doing a nice job into number 40, DiFilippo. DiFilippo looks very strong in there.
7 points already for Adam.
Yeah, he's very strong in there. Shot by Trenchard, no good. Out of bounds to Elyria Catholic. 13-2. This is the worst start I've seen the Midi JV team get off to this year. Although they're 0-3, they've been very competitive in games, and this is the worst start that I've seen them get off to this year. Rybarczyk with the ball. Up with a shot again is DiFilippo. He misses. Out of there comes Agee with the rebound.
Nice rebound.
I thought he traveled.
He had 3 guys around him.
Down to Trenchard. Trenchard up with the shot. Misses everything. Boy, that'd be a rough call. What'd you call that?
Yeah, he called it right. Cook was out of bounds with the EC boy, number 24, Gallo, and it bounced right off of Bob Cook.
Rybarczyk, DiFilippo inbounding the ball to Rybarczyk. Number 10 in the game now for Elyria Catholic, Jason Kaminsky. Kaminsky, a well-known name among Elyria Catholic fans. A lot of Kaminskys have played ball for Elyria Catholic through the years and played very well. Up with a shot is number 4 in the game also is Aaron Mack for Elyria Catholic. And it'll be a Midview's ball going back the other way.
42 is going to check in. Brett Clapham, another well-known name.
Yeah, Brett Clapham, the son of Mike Clapham. Mike Clapham, a very good athlete at Midview, along with his brother Rick, and Rick's son, R.C. Clapham, plays for the varsity team. So again, we've got a lot of back and forth here between fathers and sons between Midview and Elyria Catholic. And Blasik up with a shot, no good. Blasik back out to Combs.
3-second call on Bob Cook. That's what happens when you play with the ball too long down low. Everybody stands and watches, and you got to watch where you're standing. You can't get in that lane.
Of course, on the varsity team, we have Eric Crozier and Doug Gerber. Both of their fathers played for Elyria Catholic. And can you think of any other situations where we have...
Trying to go through the list right now, Don, but I think you got it covered.
Oh, he got fouled. DiFilippo also got fouled. They didn't call that. But Midview, the JV team, really getting hammered here. 15-2.
They're not playing physical enough to the competition.
Here's Trenchard, knocked out of bounds here, number 10, Kaminsky.
McCoy's going to come back in for Greg Trenchard.
1:18 left in the first quarter, and so far it's been no contest. Ball into Scott McCoy. Over to Agee. Agee to Bob Cook, now in the ball game, number 40. Good decision there to McCoy. Finally, with a basket, is McCoy. Score 15-4 with 1 minute left in the first quarter. That's Mack with the ball. Number 10 shooting is Kaminsky. Out there with the rebound is Blasik. Here's Scott McCoy down the right side. McCoy over to Agee. Agee looking inside now to Blasik, wide open at the top of the key, and he makes it. It's 15-6. The Midi JV team here getting untracked finally.
On a 4-0 run with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 15-6.
Mack out front,
nice steal.
almost stripped.
John Combs doing a good job
Clapham
defensively.
now Number 10, nice three-pointer by Kaminsky. 18-6. Was that 3 or 2?
That was a 3. He was well back behind the line.
John Combs here, a freshman. Lost the ball. Cook lost the ball down here on the left side. He got fouled. Our 42 got fouled by Cook. That was Brett Clapham. Clapham is a 5'10 sophomore. Number 24 inbounding the ball is Jason Yaglio for the Panthers. Mack with the ball out front, driving on Combs, up with a shot off the front of the rim. That's the end of the first quarter with Elyria Catholic on top 18-6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter between these two ball clubs. Well, we're back for the start of the second quarter tonight's game. Again, this is Don Binney with Terry Hawk and Emma Linkus on camera for Grafton Cable Channel 12. And everyone at Grafton Cable certainly wishes everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Call Grafton Cable 926-3230 to order those premium channels. Disney, or no, not Disney, that's part of Basic now. That's no additional cost, but HBO, Cinemax, and Showtime. And AG with the ball for Midview, driving the baseline. And off his foot, and it's Elyria Catholic ball back the other way.
We have Justin Drummond in for the Middies, number 50, and number 52, Jeff Reese, two 10th graders. Reese stands 6'5", Drummond 6'1".
Well, they need some help on those boards, and they're hopeful that Reese and Drummond will give that to them.
Need to get a little more physical. I think the ref's going to let them play.
Coming is Scott McCoy coming back the other way. Lead pass to AG. He's got to have to pull her up here. Back out to number 10, McCoy. That'll be over and back, and it'll be Elyria Catholic ball.
That's a shame because Drummond was wide open underneath. His defensive guy couldn't find him.
Number 12 for Elyria Catholic, Joe Laguateria. And I would assume that his brother is, or his dad is probably Paul Laguateria. I'm not sure, but again, Paul was a very good ball player for Elyria Catholic. And he may, he's certainly part of that family. He
nice
may
block.
Very well be Paul's son.
Excellent block by Jeff Reese, helping out Drummond, who lost his guy on the baseline.
Well, Reese is 6'5", and he shows a lot of promise.
Does a nice job on defensive end.
Laguateria with the ball over here to Clapham. Clapham looking inside. Clapham out with an outside shot, in and out. Number 12 up with a shot for Elyria Catholic. Look at Laguateria, he misses, and back up is Clapham, and he's fouled.
I think John Combs got him.
Middies down 18-6 here in the second quarter, early in the second quarter.
Yeah, John Combs got Mr. Clapham, and he'll go to line for 2. Elyria Catholic hasn't fouled yet, but they're the more aggressive team.
Clapham up with his first shot, and he makes it. Second shot is up, and he makes that one.
Nice stroke.
He sure does. 20-6, Panthers on top.
Cocks it a little bit back behind his head. But
no, he's consistent, though.
Yes, nice smooth snap on the wrist.
McCoy to Agee inside to Reese, up with a shot. Hustled by Elyria Catholic. Number 12, Laguateria, brings it down out to Mack here, bring it down the floor, down the middle. Yep. He traveled, took an extra step.
Good call. 20-6. Elyria Catholic, just about a minute into the, half a minute into the second quarter.
McCoy with the ball out front here. Drummond, back over to McCoy, back out to Combs, knocked away by Mack. Middies are going to have to hustle here. The Laguateria down the floor to Clapham. I thought he traveled. Up with a shot, no good. Out with a rebound comes Reese. McCoy with the ball coming down the right side. Stolen by Clapham. Clapham with the ball inside to number 30 for Elyria Catholic. Busher
Nice help.
lost it.
Good help by Scott McCoy, dropping down to cover the backside.
Stolen by LaGuardia. Nice job by LaGuardia.
Nice basket.
22-6. Elyria Catholic on top. Second quarter, 4:30 left to go in the second quarter. McCoy with the ball over to Combs. McCoy over to Agee, up with the shot, over the basket. Drummond coming out of there. Nice job by Drummond. We've got a foul called, and it's going to be on Reese. Elyria Catholic back the other way.
Subs for EC. Number 10's coming back in. That's Kaminsky. And number 24 is Yagallo. In for the Middies for the first time, number 22, John Persiner.
Mack bringing the ball down for the Panthers. Boucher holding the ball, looking inside. Back out to Yaglio. Yaglio looking inside. Elyria Catholic very patient here. Number 10 is Kaminsky with the ball, trying to drive the lane. Nice pass, and a number 24, Yaglio. And this JV team for Elyria Catholic is very patient and very disciplined.
They do a lot of back picks and setting things up rather well.
Well, if the varsity plays any way like the JV team does with those back picks, Terry, our varsity is going to have a problem, because those back picks have been really hurting us this year. They hurt us last night in Oberlin. They hurt us against Cloverleaf. Even though we've won these games, we're not really defending these back picks.
Have to do a lot of communication. Rabarczyk is back in for Elyria Catholic. He's a freshman, Don.
Up with the shot, number 30, Boucher, no good. Out there with the rebound is Agee. Over to McCoy.
Brandon Grimm is back in for the Middies. He's with the ball right now.
He's a freshman. Back to McCoy. Long pass over to Persinger. Up with the shot is Grimm. No good. Down with the rebound is Elyria Catholic. Coming out of there is number 20, Rabarczyk. Layup and a foul. Number 10 is Kaminsky with that shot, and he'll get one at the line also.
I think Brandon might have got him there on the backside.
That's a very good JV team, Terry, that Elyria Catholic has.
They do a nice job. That one was on Brandon Agee.
Coach Randy Camp can't be very happy with 6 points here for the Middies.
No.
With 3:16 left in the first half. Not good at all.
Andy Blazak back in for the Middies as I believe Cook sits down.
Kaminsky up with his first shot, no good. Persinger out with a rebound, out to Agee. Over to Grimm. Grimm coming down the left side of the floor, over to Blazak. Agee with the ball inside to Reese. Reese didn't have to bring the ball down. That's a big problem for younger players. Boy, he got hammered. Agee really hammered. Number
Brandon
10,
made sure he couldn't
Kaminsky.
shoot the shot. Anyway.
No way that was going to happen. 26-6 with 2:54 left in the first half of this junior varsity ball game between the Midview Middies and the Elyria Catholic Panthers here at Kabuski Memorial Gymnasium.
2 shots for Jason Kaminsky. 2 Middies waiting to come in after this first attempt.
First shot is up and good.
Kevin Bales and Greg Matheson's coming in as Brandon Agee and Jeff Reese sits down. Haven't seen a lot of Kevin Bales personally, but you saw him the other night and you thought he was a good hustler.
Yeah, well, I will guarantee you one thing. He's going to be an outstanding football player for Midview before he gets out of here. I'm very impressed with him in football. He's hustling out here. He and Mike Schmidt, both sophomores, were very impressive running backs for the varsity football team this past year. Mack inbounding the ball. Lost, picked up by Grimm. Grimm down the middle of the floor over to, well, we don't know him, Matheson. Matheson looking inside. Ball stolen away by Elyria Catholic. Boy, they're all over the floor. They're really,
they're playing
alert.
a 2-3 zone, but it turns into a 3-2 zone depending where the ball's at.
Outside shot by Mack. He strips a three-pointer. 31-6. Matheson with the ball, back to Grimm. Over to Bales, looking inside, back out to Blasek, back to Bales, across court to Matheson. Back to Grimm out front. Matheson with the ball, trying to drive inside. Well, the Middies have to overload this zone, and they're not doing it. They're just holding the ball after they make a pass or two. Matheson with a shot off the front of the rim. We have a foul.
I believe it might be on EC. That would be their first foul tonight, Don.
I don't think so.
No, guys are moving the other way. Still looking for that first foul for Elyria Catholic. And it's 1-1 for the Panthers.
Elyria Catholic side filling up here pretty good. I'm surprised the Middies side is not filled up yet, but it's early yet. Busher at the line for Elyria Catholic. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Again, this Elyria Catholic team really has no height. Their tallest player is 6 foot. So it's just a case they're well disciplined and they hustle and they run good patterns. No good.
Two Midi players fought for that ball and lost it out of bounds.
Elyria Catholic ball out. Mack will inbound the ball for the Panthers. Lagwateria with the ball. Back over to Mack. Inside to Yaglio, up with a shot. He's fouled, and Kevin Bales is the culprit on that one.
Kevin went down hard on his elbow. Blair Johnson at the line for 2.
Well, it's no question that Kevin's game is football, but he's out here trying to contribute in basketball, no question about it. But I'll guarantee you that kid can play football. Yaglio with his first shot. It's no good.
It's Johnson. Blair Johnson.
Is that Johnson? All right. 42, Clapham back in the ball game, replacing Mack for Elyria Catholic. Second shot is up. It's good. Middies inbound, 32-6. Midview has not scored in the second quarter, Terry, that I can recall.
You are correct, Don. You don't need a score sheet, do you?
No, not so far. Bales really across to Blasek. Blasek up with a shot, and that is it. Middies do score now, and it's 32-8. 1 minute left in the half. Johnson up with a shot, no basket, or doesn't even hit a thing. Grimm coming down the right side.
That's what you got to do against a zone, Don. What the Middies did last time around. Move the ball. Don't skip a player or two. Skip pass, what they call it.
You got to pass and overload it. That's what you have to do against a zone.
You can't dribble through it.
Grimm doing a pretty good job of ball handling there. Back to Grimm from Blasek.
Nobody's moving. That's a rough part on the zone. You got to move and find an open spot.
Matheson with the ball. Cross court to Blasek. Blasek up with a shot. No good. Clapham coming out there with the rebound for Elyria Catholic. Long pass down the floor.
Nice break up there by Persinger. Good hustle, getting back.
23 seconds left in the half. Kaminsky inbounding the ball for Elyria Catholic. Back to Johnson. Over to Kaminsky. Over to Lagwateria. He's going to take it. Three-pointer. No good. Persinger with a rebound.
That was halfway down.
Sure was. Grimm with the ball. Over to Matheson. Matheson driving. Takes the shot. No good. And they'll be out of bounds to Elyria Catholic. And that is the end of the first half with Elyria Catholic on top, 32-8. We'll be back shortly for the start of this second half. Welcome back, Midi fans, to the second half of tonight's junior varsity basketball game between the Elyria Catholic Panthers and our Midview Middies. This is Don Benny with Terry Hawk, and Emmett Linkus on camera for Craft and Cable Channel 12. And Terry, the first half was just absolutely no contest. Elyria Catholic on top, 32-8.
You're right, Don. It was very one-sided. Games like this, you got to break it down in halves now. You got to win the second half. You can't see if you can overcome this margin of defeat or the margin of victory, but you want to see if you can win maybe this quarter, maybe win the half, and then see where you stand.
Well, it's going to take, again, a tremendous half by Midview to pull this one out.
Middy's going to start out with backcourt of freshmen, Combs and Grimm, Blazak, Persinger, and McCoy. Rather small team, Don.
Grabarczyk with the ball for Elyria Catholic. Out to Johnson, over to DiFilippo, back to Johnson, up with the rebound. Elyria Catholic winning the battle of the boards big time that time. They had 3 shots out of Yaglio with the bucket. Grimm bringing the ball down the middle for the Middies. Scores 34-8. Combs with the ball, the freshman, up with a shot. Off the back of the rim, McCoy up with a shot. He's fouled.
And the first foul by the Panthers tonight.
Is that right? First one. That was 22 Johnson, I think, with the foul.
Yes, it was. You're on the money, Don.
Yeah. So far, so good, Terry.
That's why we do the JV game, just to get you going.
Well, I need a jump start, you know, and it takes me about 40 minutes here, whatever time it takes to play a JV game. McCoy up with his first shot. Pulled up short off the front of the rim.
Scott had 2 points in the first half. Brandon Grimm had 2, and Andy Blazak had 4 for the Midi total of 8.
Second shot is up, and it's good. 34-9, Elyria Catholic on top. Kaminsky coming down the right side with the ball. Down the floor to number 30. Up with the shot is number 24 for Elyria Catholic, and that's Yaglio. Boy, they really ran that one well.
The Midi press just didn't
do anything.
Have much effect this time around.
Coming down the floor, number 30 is Boucher. Boucher inside to Yaglio.
I think Yaglio got caught there with a little push. Let me set the EC squad. We got number 40 DiFilippo, number 24 Grabarczyk, or excuse me, Yaglio. 30 is Busher, 20 is Grabarczyk, and 22 is Blair Johnson.
You know, Terry, looking at that name again, that might be Yagallo. I don't know. You might check with those.
I talked to him beforehand. It's Yagallo.
Yagallo. All right. I got to get my phonics down here.
That's what I had to do also.
Yagallo. Okay.
Everybody else you had down.
Yeah.
Combs a little short on that one. No, EC is well schooled out here. Very smooth looking JV team. You can see why they're undefeated.
So they're a very good ball club. Inside to DiFilippo, up with a shot, no good. Coming out there with a rebound is Persinger. Not really. Yeah, now he has it. Agee will bring the ball up for Middies to Combs. And the Middies will get another crack at it coming down the floor. Grimm with the ball out in the middle.
DiFilippo was 9 points in the first half for Adam as leading scorer for the Panthers.
Combs to Persinger. Back to Combs. Grimm with the ball. Long shot. Whoa! Off the backboard. A 3, and it's 36-12. Midview. Long pass down to DiFilippo. Inside. Back out. Boy, they move the ball well, don't they?
Nice try by Brandon Grimm, jumping at that ball to knock it out of bounds. Looked like the Panthers passed up some good shots. Panther fans not happy about that call as Brandon tipped it out. I don't know if the referee thought it was a deflection on top of that by the EC player or not.
Grimm with the ball for Midview. Combs inside, knocked away by Grabarczyk.
Middies did everything right on that, but EC was just a step quicker.
Grimm trying to inbound the ball. Boy, that was a bad decision there. Barca came up with it, but it's still bad. Nice drive. Nice drive by 22, Blair Johnson for Elyria Catholic, 38-12. Ball lost.
Yagallo steals it.
Timeout, Elyria Catholic. Boucher calling for the timeout. 38-12, 3:59 left in the third quarter, and what can you say, Terry? It's been all Elyria Catholic. Middies really have not been in this game at all. Again, we urge you to call Grafton Cable at 926-3230 to order those premium channels, and those premium channels are now HBO, Cinemax, and Showtime, because Disney is now part of your basic package. And Grafton Cable again wishes everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. DiFilippo will inbound the ball evidently for the Panthers.
A little delay here on the floor. They've called out the trainer for Midview, Christy Angia. There's some blood from one of the players. They have to clean that up with a chemical. I don't know which player was bleeding. Looks like the lineup stays the same.
DiFilippo inbounding the ball.
Take that back. Looks like Yagallo has a bloody nose. So he's on the bench right now.
Barsic with the ball. To Clapham, back over to Johnson, back over to Clapham, inside to DiFilippo. Boy, that's nice offense, Terry.
They're doing a nice job moving the ball around, and so you can move the ball that way. You're going to have an open layup or a short jump.
If their varsity moves the ball like that, Middies are going to have to step up their play based upon what I've seen earlier in the season.
Traveling called on Grimm as he goes to the ground and doesn't keep his dribble. That's an automatic call for traveling. Drummond coming in for Persinger, getting a little more size in. Middies doing a 2-2-1 zone press.
Boucher inbounding the ball to Kaminsky.
For Barsic.
Kaminsky down the floor. Nice job by Drummond. He traveled.
Nice anticipation. That's what you need on that trailer of that 2-2-1 defense. Anticipation for the long pass. Good deflection by the Middies.
Clapham.
The right way, though, for the Panthers.
Johnson. Nice drive. Up with the shot is number 30, Boucher, and he makes it 42-12.
The pass was everything on that one. He took two defenders with him on the drop-off pass to Boucher. Greg Trenchard and Scott McCoy returns for the Middies. Brandon Grimm and John Combs will sit down.
Long pass over to Trenchard. Back to Combs, or McCoy rather. Back to Trenchard in the corner. Trenchard trying to move inside, out to Drummond, up with a shot, top of the key. Nice shot, nice selection. 42-14, 2:45 left in the third quarter.
Nice play by the Middies, getting an open shot at the top of the key.
Up with a shot is Johnson, no good. Agee coming out with a rebound.
Thought Agee might have fouled on that block attempt, but he got away with it. Might as well play physical until the refs call it.
I'm really impressed with Elyria Catholic's ball movement, Terry. They really do a nice job of moving the ball around.
Kaminsky and Mack returns for the Panthers. Barsic sits down along with Boucher.
McCoy out front for the Middies, guarded by Mack. Over to Agee.
Middies doing a double post so he can get a little more movement, a little more pick and roll attempts.
Johnson coming down the left side for Elyria Catholic, driving. Boy, he has a nice drive. He tried, second time he's done that right in a row, Terry.
He's solid.
He gets down the floor quick. 44-14, 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
It's very strong in the upper body, Don. He takes it strong to the hole.
Yes, he does.
That helps.
McCoy up with the shot. No, he got fouled, I thought, but no good. Blasik up with a shot, no good. Blasik up again, no good. Blasik up third time. How's that for effort?
Good effort by Andy. He has 6 on the night.
44-16. Mack with the ball for Elyria Catholic. Over to Clapham, up with a shot, no good. Agee with the rebound for the Middies, with McCoy out here on the left side. Agee into Drummond. Drummond up with a shot, no good, off balance. DiFilippo with the rebound for Elyria Catholic, gives it to Mack, and he brings it down the middle of the floor. Here's Kaminsky. Inside to Johnson. Back to Kaminsky. DiFilippo with the shot. Boy, he banked that off the backboard.
That was on purpose, too.
46-16.
He has a good touch.
Trenchard out of, well, he got fouled by Kaminsky.
It looks like the Panthers are making up for no fouls in the first half. Right now, that's their 4th of the half with 49 seconds left. Middies have yet to foul. Cook returns for the Middies as number 12, Lagrateria for the Panthers.
Drummond with the ball out front for Midview. Trenchard in the corner. Out to McCoy. Back to Trenchard. He should have taken that shot. And way over the basket.
Good hustle.
Lagrateria hustling.
Oh, he's going to call traveling on him. I'm not too sure on that one.
Didn't look like it, did it?
Good hustle, though. Shows a lot of quickness out there going after the ball. I didn't think he was going to get it, Lagrateria.
Agee will inbound for the Middies. 36 seconds left in the quarter. Out to Trenchard. McCoy in the corner, guarded by Mack. Up to Cook, guarded by Clapham. Trenchard, guarded by Kaminsky. "14 seconds left.
I think Scott McCoy had a brother that played at EC last year or year before, Don.
Yeah, Brett McCoy, I believe.
2 for Scott.
2 for Scott, 46-18. The clock winding down here. Mack with a shot from way out front. That is the end of the third quarter with Elyria Catholic on top, 46-18. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the 4th and final quarter of this junior varsity ball game between Elyria Catholic and the Midview Middies. Well, we're back for the 4th and final quarter between Elyria Catholic and Midview in this junior varsity basketball game. Elyria Catholic on top, 46-18. Scott McCoy with the ball for the Middies, guarded by Lagrateria. Over to Bob Cook, guarded by Kaminsky.
EC's in a 1-3-1 zone.
What was the call, Terry?
I think it was on the post players inside. I'm not sure if it was on Clapham, doing a little pushing. Yes, it was. Brett Clapham got caught, and he's going to sit down as Busher returns.
McCoy inbounds to Drummond outside with a shot way over the rim. That should have been number 4, Mack, on McCoy's back. Boy, they gave that to Elyria Catholic. I thought
what happened is that the Midview player pushed on Mack's back and caused Mack to go into the other player. So they caught number 40 for the Middies, Bob Cook, his second foul. It's alumni night here tonight, Don. I see quite a few alumni from both sides.
Drake Mosby and Anthony Stacy down here. Mack up with a shot for Elyria Catholic. He misses.
Greg Trenchard got a piece of him. Now this series between EC and Midview, back when I played, it was 2 games a year between Midview and EC.
Well, that's right. That was that way for years.
And it always brings a lot of the students home, especially this time of year around Christmas time. A lot of the alumni coming home from college and a lot of us older alumni still hanging around.
I'm getting past the point I can't even call myself older alumni. I'm really beyond that, Terry.
I'm not going to comment, Don.
I know.
I'll do it off the air. Wholesale subs coming in for the Middies: Matheson, Bales, and Grimm, as McCoy, Cook, and Agee takes a breather. Aaron Mack will go for his second one.
No good.
He splits the pair, but they get their rebound back.
Laguateria. Oh, he strips it.
Kaminsky.
Or Kaminsky, rather.
Kaminsky has 10 points. A quiet 10 points.
They really have a nice-looking JV team. Bales with the ball. I thought he traveled, but he didn't.
Good strong move by Kevin.
Out of there is number 24, Yagello.
Good try by Grimm on a steal.
Mack, he got pushed from behind by Bales, and that'll be a foul.
Kevin picks up his second. Kevin drove the lane that last time. Only thing he did wrong, he used the wrong hand, made it easy for a block by going on the left side with his right hand.
Ball's out to Kaminsky. Have a foul.
I think Grimm with the knee. That'll be Brandon's second, I believe. DeFlippo comes back in for Panthers as Busher sits down.
Six minutes left in the fourth and final quarter.
Middies have played a lot better the second half, Don, and the Panthers have not scored us at will like they were in the first half.
Nice pass. DeFilippo up with a shot.
DeFilippo has 15 points on the game. He also dresses for varsity.
Trenchard out over on the far side, back to Drummond. Guarded by DeFilippo. Grimm with the shot off the rim. In there for the rebound is DeFilippo, and the Middies didn't box out at all there.
Notice how he kept the ball high after he got that rebound. Nice job.
Laguateria. Over to Mack. Nice touch pass inside to Yagello. 54-18. Trenchard guarded by Kaminsky. Boy, Drummond left the spot, and that's it. DeFilippo with the ball, and back out to Laguateria for Elyria Catholic.
Yeah, Greg picked up his dribble and got hung up there, and nobody came to the ball.
Mack, nice pass inside. DeFilippo with the ball out to Kaminsky. Three-point attempt off the rim. Trenchard coming out of there for Midview. He's going to have to hold that one up. Now he's going to drive.
Nice change of pace by Greg to get open.
Back to Grimm. Back to Trenchard. Off the front of the rim. Laguateria with the rebound for
E-Travel. Good call.
The Panthers.
Good call. Jeff Reese and John Cook returning for the Middies, or John Combs, excuse me.
54-18, Elyria Catholic on top. 4:28 left to go in this ball game. Well, Midview side starting to fill up a bit. Elyria Catholic side pretty well filled up over here.
Yeah, I would say about 3/4 full, except for the far stage end.
Of course, stands over here do not hold as many as the far side, so I would imagine it's probably about equal in attendance thus far. But we have the varsity game to go yet, and they'll be trickling in all evening, I would assume.
See a lot of high school coaches here tonight. Mike Horn coming in from Firelands, Elyria Catholic grad.
Matheson, ball knocked out by Mack. Out of bounds, be Midview ball in. Grimm with the ball for Midview. And to Reese. Reese should have turned around on that one. Grimm from outside. He stripped the three. 21-54. 4 minutes left in the ball game.
10 points for Brandon.
Lockwood-Tyria inside. Back by Reese. Knocked back. Kaminsky with the ball. Been knocked back by Reese. Grimm. Here comes Combs with the ball. Nice. No, a little bit too far for Matheson.
Almost took a cheerleader out on that one. That was the highlight. Almost ran into Dick Bickle, former coach here at Midview. I think Matheson would have got the worst of that one, Don.
Yeah, I would think. Mack with the ball out front, guarded by Grimm.
Middies haven't quit, to their credit, Don.
Kaminsky with the ball. Nice pass inside.
Another
nice block by Reese.
That's 3 blocks for Jeff Reese. He has good timing on that block. That was a little easier because he was jumping against someone that was quite a bit smaller at Lockwood-Tyria, who was 5'9" versus 6'5" Jeff Reese.
Shot by Mack off the rim. Now, there's DiFilippo. Didn't even have position and got the rebound. Boy, number 10, Kaminsky, just stripped it.
That's his 3rd three-pointer tonight.
No, you talk about embarrassment. I'd be embarrassed when you...
He tried.
But you know what would be more embarrassing? I'm probably about 6 inches taller than he is or more. And if I got under there, the same thing would happen. But they probably have to call 911.
Well, you'd probably slide a paper between your foot and the ground, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could jump the height of the thickness of a piece of paper, maybe.
Your vertical's not what it used to be.
It never was any good. Reese with the ball out front over to Grimm.
Nice pass. Kevin Bales is on the score sheet.
Boy, that was a nice pass by Grimm.
You can see why he's playing from a freshman level.
Yeah. Well, he has good skills. He's small, but
he'll stretching.
Grow. Boy, I thought that was
another block for Reese.
Reese does a nice job of blocking. Bales.
It's a little tough pass, but it should have been handled. Middies are being more aggressive, which shows up on the scoreboard a little bit better than the first half.
DiFilippo with the ball for Elyria Catholic.
Panthers are trying to post up Brandon Grimm down low with Kaminsky.
DiFilippo with a three-pointer, no good. Bales hustling. Ball beat. Oh, boy, that's a bad call. I thought Bales knocked it out.
I'm not sure if Clapham got all of it or not. Coming in is 22.
Johnson.
Blair Johnson. As DiFilippo.
He's going to dress for varsity now.
He's going to get a dry uniform on, I think, for the varsity. DiFilippo probably will not be back, and he scored 15 points. Nice effort.
Combs up with a shot. No good. Out of there is Clapham with the ball for Elyria Catholic.
Nice rebound by Brett.
Rabarczyk have a foul.
That's one of the tougher calls, the block charge situation. It's who initiates the movement is the one that should be called on. And I think that time, I thought number 12 Combs had good position on that one. I would have almost been leery to call it a charge because the action was initiated by the offense.
Clapham shot off the back of the rim.
Grimm with a nice rebound as he got hammered to the floor.
That's Combs. Back to Grimm. Might as well shoot it, Brandon. No good.
In and out.
They're going to call Reese on the back, I think.
Yep. It's one of those ones that look like he was over the back. And then the referee that called it was right behind the play, which makes it tough to call.
Rabarczyk inbounding the ball for the Panthers.
The Keystone contingent coming in, some of the players and coaches from the
Is this the only game in the county tonight?
It might be.
Yeah.
Might be one of the few ones around.
It's a rescheduled game, and probably is.
This close to Christmas.
Yeah, it's probably, because it's a rescheduled game, it probably is.
This was supposed to be around the 4th of December, I believe.
Combs misses the shot. Cook inbounds the ball for the Middies. Combs, boy, if he would have made that one, that would have rocked the place.
I'm not sure why he shot that one, Don. We don't have a 30-second clock like college.
Clapham.
Nice.
Intercepted by Matheson.
He's got to get his head up.
Over to Bales. Over to Combs. Back to Grimm.
Somebody's got to cut in the middle.
1 minute left in the ball game. Over to Matheson. Back to Combs. He'll shoot it off the front of the rim. Locrateria with the ball coming down the floor, and he was fouled.
Locrateria got called for a charge on that one. Combs got his head in the way.
Elyria Catholic fans not liking that because it stopped the flow of the play, but I think if they see what's happening down here, they'll change their minds. I think Combs is hurt.
Yeah, he's holding his neck. Well, it's Christy Angia and
may have gotten a bloody nose out of that one.
Coach Randy Camp's out there checking on the player.
Boys, the Elyria Catholic fans are heartless. they didn't care.
They're knowledgeable fans.
Yeah, now they're clapping. I knew they were good sports.
Yep. John might have a stiff neck tomorrow morning because he took the brunt of it right in his face.
Elyria Catholic on top, 57-23. 55 seconds left in this ball game. Matheson will inbound the ball for the Middies. Grimm guarded by Rabarczyk. Or to Matheson.
Good steal.
Taken away by Clapham, left side. Clapham driving. Nice drive. Makes the shot. That was a nice drive.
Did a good job on that one.
59-23. 30 seconds left. Matheson looking inside, over to Cook. To Grimm, he'll shoot it. Knocked out of bounds by Rabarczyk.
Brett needs to do a fake here or there, or Brandon, excuse me, needs to fake and move in a little bit.
Bales inbounding for the Middies, 20 seconds left.
Backdoor play. Brandon
nice job.
wide open. Nice play, nice play.
59-25.
Brandon with 12 points for the Middies.
Rabarczyk over to Clapham, up with a shot off the rim. Clapham again up with a shot. Nice rebound. That's the end of the ball game, with Elyria Catholic winning 61-25. And Terry, do we have any scoring or not?
Let me give you these scores.
All
I
right.
got the Middies scores now.
All right.
Scott McCoy has 5, had 5. Brandon Grimm finished up with 12. 2 for Kevin Bales, 6 for Andy Blazak, and 2 for Justin Drummond. For the Panthers, 4 points for Aaron Mack, 13 for Jason Kaminsky, 2 for Joe Lagrattera, 12 for Jason Yaglio. Busher had 2. Blair Johnson had 7. 8 for Brett Clapham, and 15 for Adam DeFlippo.